MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding in, Royce Clayton, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Clayton on at first, nobody out. Standing in now, Willie McGee. Count is 1-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Now batting, Matt Williams. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Runner at first here, one man out. There goes the runner. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back in standing. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Will Clark. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Kelly Downs gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Harold Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one gone to start the night. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Omar Vizquel, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Colbert, and he makes the throw to first. Vizquel is retired, 2 down now. Settling in now, Edgar Martinez. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, number 19. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. So a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And it's fouled away. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. A dive. He's got it. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Darren Lewis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Thompson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. No outs, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Chris James. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Count remains 2-2. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another try at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Bass. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Thompson, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Craig Colbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 hit hard to third. Martinez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Striding in, Kevin Mitchell. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tino Martinez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Hit to first. Clark is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, catcher, number 12.
Into the box now, number 12. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Two and one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Royce Clayton. He singled his last time up. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Willie McGee. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel comes up with it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Williams.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants are down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Striding forward, number 8, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
Stepping in, Harold Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. One out, nobody on.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Digging in now, Edgar Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Vizquel is off at first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Will Clark. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Darren Lewis.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Stepping in, Robbie Thompson. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Chris James. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 is strike two swinging. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kevin Mitchell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. All right, so time for the Giants Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Stepping up to the plate, Tino Martinez. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line drive to left. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
How about it? Number 12.
In now, number 12. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Bass. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Craig Colbert. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Royce Clayton.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Royce Clayton. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Griffey is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Clayton ranges to his left. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
Ready once again, Harold Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Another full count pitch home. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Reynolds, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Thompson into shallow center, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Now in the box, Edgar Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another shot now, Willie McGee. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Matt Williams. Hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel fields it cleanly on to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Into the box, Will Clark, very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So in now for San Francisco, Darren Lewis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants leave one, still tied 1 apiece. Number 34 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 34.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 19. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
To third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
But center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, James. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 7, Kevin Mitchell.
Digging in, Kevin Mitchell. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Next to bat for the Giants, Robbie Thompson. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Chris James. And it's 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently in third place in the AL in that department. Standing in, Kevin Bass. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Number 8 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Tino Martinez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lewis moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 12.
At the plate, number 12. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Williams is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, number 8. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Calvin Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Calvin Jones.
So stepping in, Craig Colbert. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw is dropped at first. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
In now, Royce Clayton. Swing and a little tapper. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses, ball 2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Looped out toward third. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Riding in once again, Willie McGee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So digging in now, Matt Williams. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Will Clark. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Stepping up now, Darren Lewis, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just a 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. Rod Beck is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Rod Beck.
Leading off the inning, Harold Reynolds, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So coming to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Omar Vizquel becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in once again, Edgar Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, number 19. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Jim Acker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Robbie Thompson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Now at the plate, Chris James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Acker has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kevin Bass.
Standing in, Kevin Bass. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Craig Colbert, and he fouls this one off. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. James, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Grounded to the right, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Jeff Brantley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 49, Jeff Brantley.
Striding in to start the 9th, Ken Griffey, and they'll need him to get something going here. Two and two. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Clayton has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next for Seattle, Kevin Mitchell. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
In now the Mariners DH, Tino Martinez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Number 34 earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jeff Brantley hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.